What's up, my friends? So I got back in England and getting used to the environment. It's much more green and everything instead of desert. So what have I learned, if anything? Mostly just applied knowledge, really, like living in nature and completely being immersed in nature. It's different living back here with all the cooked food eaters. I mean, there was that over there as well, but I was living alone. So, yeah, what I don't think people realise, vegans, people, everyone, there is a train going this way to the Garden of Eden. So, let's jump aboard, you know? It might be an invisible train, but it's there. And if we don't take steps to rejoin with nature or connect with each other through the biophotons in raw foods, which light up our selves. Yeah, a couple of ideas I've got just to get involved with the food is free movements on Facebook and start raw food communities around the world. Show that people that it's possible. I've heard of the zeitgeist movement, but what do you really see of that happening? You know, they think money is the answer to do it, which, yeah, it can help, but at a certain point our needs exceed the amount of money that exists. So it's like living with and without the system. A variety of methods to improve our living conditions. So my idea, you know, it's the fruit is free movement. I ate fruit today. Usually I would, if living in the tropics, I would just throw the seeds away. Over here it takes a bit more effort. So we have to go out and find somewhere. Now I don't think I'll find anywhere, to be honest, but it's the thought that counts. Ideally you'll have an allotment or a garden somewhere you can plant stuff. You know, I've had peppers, cherries, you know, those things can grow over here in the UK. So we have options. It's just, it would have to be somewhere near enough to me that I can water them every day and stuff. Of course, all the land's owned by other people. Look at this land here, it's just grass. No one's doing anything with it, yet it's still owned by the crown. And of course, that means nothing to me. I could just dig up some, but it is a risk. So, what am I really saying? I've learned to be more free, to be more of a leader and take charge of what we've got to do, which is so simple. It's really just to eat fruit, our biologically adapted food, and then try and continue life and get along with others as well. I'm learning this non-violent communication to try and empathise with people who, of course, they didn't get brought up vegan or vegetarian. So when we don't play the blame game, we win in life. It's all just about compassion, and that's all I'm really saying. Rise above the money system. Or climate. You know, if you can make money, then good for you. If you can make real wealth, which is health, then do that. Breathe the fresh air. Stay in awe with nature every day. I think that's really important. Otherwise, you might become too focused on the food, or have another sort of thing which spending too much time on the computer or something. I'm talking about me here, aren't I really? So stay in awe at every moment. I wish we would get more raw food meetups going on. I know a few dotted about everywhere, and I don't mind hanging out with non-raw people. It's just, what do? We need to recognise our unity. How I don't know if people do, but it's all about connecting not only through words and actions, but through the energy, shifting our consciousness. That happens whether we like it or not. The earth has a certain energy that we can tune into. The more we do that, the more we can eventually get back to paradise, which we'll see fruit trees everywhere, and etc. etc.